I haven't even watched that sequence yet of me making the oatmeal, but I'm already so excited about it. If you're wondering how I got that angle, it was using my Gorilla Pod here that was rigging it up to the handle of the cabinet. Had to adjust it a couple times depending on where I wanted it to be. And then for the lighting, I left all the lights off in here to make it a little bit moodier, and then I just used the light on top of the stove. Like I said, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm so excited to sit down and edit that one and see what the final product looks like.
Today's video is... Today's video is going to be about gratitude and things that I am thankful for. Earlier this week, a couple days ago, it was Canadian Thanksgiving. I tried to actually film a video on that day. I didn't end up going the way I thought it would. I ended up just not really getting a ton of content, so I actually abandoned the video, but I really like the idea of making a video about things that I'm grateful for. Because I think gratitude is something that's super important. I think it's important for our mental health. It's something I'm trying to practice more of. So in this video, I just want to talk about, let's say, like 5 things that I'm thankful for, things I'm grateful for with my life. The first thing, actually, I did film one thing that I was grateful for on Thanksgiving. The first thing that I am thankful for is my family. This house right behind me here has been a constant in my life since I was born. I've lived here 4 different times maybe. My mom's lived here, my dad's lived here, my aunt, my uncle, my grandparents. Hallie lived here on and off when we first started dating. Everyone in my family at one point or another has lived here, and that's including significant others. Like I said, my mom, my dad, my aunt, her husband, my other aunt. Everyone's lived here, and I couldn't be more thankful and appreciative for the time that I get to spend with my family, especially during a time of COVID where I couldn't see them for a long time. I realized how much I enjoy spending time with them, and now that I have the ability to spend time with them again, just how grateful I am for these moments, because these moments are fleeting at the end of the day. So I'm grateful for every single chance I get to spend with my family. One other thing I'm grateful for is the fact that just yesterday/today I officially made my first $1 from YouTube. I've been on YouTube for quite a while. I think my first channel came when I was 18, so about 5 years ago, just under 5 years ago is when I would have made my first ever YouTube channel. It was a vlog channel called Jacob's World, but even before that I wanted to start a gaming YouTube channel. I never actually did, but Jacob's World was a vlog channel. It was my first channel. I didn't make any money there. And then I started up this channel, and I've tried it multiple different times. I did Jack Sports actually between those two, which was like a sports news show that I started. And then I started the podcast channel, and I've started vlogging different times in between then. But the podcasts I talked about in the first Jack Life 2020 vlog, past 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 watch hours to hit, so you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I did that. I have almost 1 million watch hours actually now at this point. So I finally monetized my channel. I went through the process. I got approved. I went through, and you have to monetize every single video individually, which I didn't realize. So I monetized like my top 10 most popular videos in the last 28 days, as well as all of my most recent videos. And if you'll see here, I'm actually just gonna flip this around. As you'll see right here, revenues is the last 28 days, but this was $0 yesterday because everything just got approved and set up for monetization. So as of yesterday, or today, I've officially made $3.96 on YouTube. That is money made from people watching my videos. These beautiful 126,000 people that are watching my content. This is because of those people, which is just crazy to say that I've actually made money from YouTube, which is just something, like I said, 5 years in the making, technically over 2 years if you just consider the lifetime of this podcast. But I'm super, super grateful. Even though it's $3.96, that's like a coffee and a bagel at Tim Hortons. That's still such a cool number for me to say that I've finally made money on YouTube. I talked about how in a previous vlog, maybe one or two videos ago, how COVID's getting worse here in Ontario, so they're starting to shut things down again, and gyms were one of them. That includes the gym in our building. So now I'm doing some kitchen floor workouts. Luckily, my aunt and uncle had some weights that they weren't using that they let me take. I also just coincidentally bought resistance bands about a week ago just in case they decide to shut things down, which I'm lucky I did that because they did shut things down. So when COVID first hit and I was doing home workouts, it was all body weight stuff and I was so bored of it by the end. So having the resistance band and the 20s just kind of lets me shake things up a little bit with the workouts. So just gonna do a quick workout here and then probably gonna head to the grocery store because I need something for lunch. Thing number 2 that I'm grateful for is having the health and the ability to do this workout right now. I know that's not the case for a lot of people, so the fact that I have that ability, I am super grateful for, even if it's on the floor of my kitchen. It's still something that I feel like a lot of people take for granted, is their mobility and their fitness and their health. So I'm very, very thankful and grateful for the health and the fitness that I have right now. And it's something I try to remind myself of and not take for granted. I definitely let kind of the afternoon go in terms of the vlog. I didn't do a ton. I honestly, after that workout there, I went to the grocery store. I honestly did only a little bit of client stuff. Like I had a pretty light day, so I had quite a bit of free time in the afternoon. So I just kind of worked on some podcast stuff. I edited my podcast I recorded with Jamie Lee. But that leads me to the next thing I'm thankful for, which is actually the fourth thing. I think I said the second thing with my fitness, but that was actually the third thing. The first thing was family. The second thing was making my first dollar on YouTube. And my third thing was my health and my fitness. But my fourth thing is having my own business is something I'm extremely thankful for. It gives me the freedom and the flexibility to do what I want, when I want, work with who I want. It's incredible. It's something I've wanted for a very, very long time. And I'm extremely thankful that I'm able to run my own business every single day. I think that's amazing. And then the fifth thing that I'm thankful for, one of the 5 things I'm thankful for, number 5, is going to be anybody that takes time out of their day to engage with some form of content that I post. Whether that's liking one of my tweets, responding to my comment, commenting on my own post, watching these videos, downloading my podcast. The fact that there are people in the world who care somewhat about me enough to read what I'm thinking on Twitter, to listen to a 2-hour-long podcast that I've recorded is actually crazy when you think about it at the end of the day. And I'm extremely, extremely thankful for those people. Just recently, I posted this post on LinkedIn and it got over 7,500 views, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, over 100 likes. It was just doing pretty well, really well. Probably one of my best posts on LinkedIn ever. It's just cool that there's all these people. Now, granted, it's because I tagged somebody in it, and that's where a lot of the engagement came from, but that's still people who took the time to read it, a bunch of people who took the time to comment, people who are even sharing it, and that's just crazy that people actually took the time to stop and read what I had to say. So those are my 5 things that I am thankful for. 1, my family. 2, making my first dollar on YouTube, which has just kind of happened to be today, which is awesome. Number 3, my health, my fitness, my wellness. Number 4, having my own business. And number 5, the people that take time to engage in my content. And the last thing I'll say on gratitude or being thankful is if you're struggling to figure out what am I thankful for, what am I grateful for, the first thing I'll say is just do this. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. You just took a breath. That means you're alive. That in its own right is a hell of a lot to be thankful for.